Hey, lovelies. Let me make sure my hat's on right. All right. Is everything looking good? All right. Let's step into it. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome to Be So Light. I am your galactic spiral light priestess, Makala, who is here today to bring you some enlightenment energy to help you stay focused with everything that's going on. Okay? So, let's just jump into it. All right. So, I went down a rabbit hole today. Why is my earring doing that? Can I just have a moment? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I have to get this going. It is gifts. I'm just like, love this. It's fabulous. Yes, it's really good. So, I am going to load this up. So, I went down a rabbit hole today. And I was just looking at all the correlations of everything that's dealing with today, Wednesday the 12th. Well, let's see. Wednesday the 12th. 12 is very significant to me because it's the number, when you add it up, you get the 3. I love the number 3. I love the number 13. I love the number 9. And I love the number 7. 8, yes, I'll work with it. 6, kind of, it's okay. It's balanced. Don't like 5. 5's all right, but not to live in. It means chaos all the time. Yeah. What do? Anyway, let's step into it. Are you wondering if today's going to be one of those days? Happy Wednesday water code today. That's what we're here for, as well as the solar eclipse that is currently, from what I understand, is taking place right now. So, there's going to be a lot of energy pushed today, and I'm going to tell you that the significance that is all happening on the 12th. And with this kin number 246, how it adds up to a 12. It's crazy. I'm like, wow, this is like a really potent day. And it's a new moon. So, yes, we got a lot going on. So, let's just jump into today, the white crystal world bridger. I dedicate in order to equalize universalizing opportunities. I seal the store of death with the crystal tone of cooperation. I am guided by the power of endlessness. The color is white. I know, I'm way off from that. And then the planet is Mars. The throat chakra is activated. And the earth family is cardinal. So we have kin number 246. That adds up to a 12 already. We're doing it on Wednesday the 12th. Okay, wait. So then, when I add up all the numbers of today's date, we get a 12. Okay, so when I add up August 12, 2026, because we already know that 2026 adds up to a 10, which is a 1. So it brings it to a 12. I'm like, oh my God, this is like a massive 12, 3 energy. Now here, with this energy and the messages, once we realize there is a hidden way or a way apart from the social mainstream, then the cultivation of our essence becomes a primary value. A primary value. Okay, well, let me take a look at something else here. So, This is going to be beta, alpha, higher mind control. It's all in the front of the head. Is where we're going. It's fourth mental sphere, continuing consciousness, and it's the second dimension cosmic ascension energy. Wait. So we got this energy. And because when we're moving into that, you know, when we have those eclipses, that energy lasts for 6 months. You know that, right? Right? Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, just checking. Make sure you're staying on point with that. You guys stay aligned with that, okay? All right, so this, when I pull up the tone, the crystal tone, that is over our world bridger of the day, okay, 12 again, then see our tone, the 2 lines with the dot, okay, that's our tone. So I'm looking at it and I said, okay, the crystal tone number 12, it says dedicate, universalize, and cooperate. The 12 represents the maximum evolution of form. It is an attainment of complete complexity. 28 meditations on the law of time, having dissolving the rigidness of the tone of 11. The crystal tone represents a higher order of coordination. So when I really started looking at how potent this energy is today, I said, oh my goodness, it is super, super potent. So, hold on 1 second. Let me grab my thing. What did I do with it? There it is. Okay. So right about now, you want to have your key, your tea light, key, and your time, okay? Let me get my Sharpie. So people will understand how this works, because no matter how many times I say it, how many times I tell people to do it, they still do not remember it. So I'm going to bring all this to the front right now. Okay, so here's your glass. You put water in it. The codes that I rattle off today, when you write the codes, let's say we're going to say 791. I got 791 on my glass. I circle it, tap it 3 times, activates it, okay? Simple, easy peasy. That's what we do. That's what Spiral Light is all about. So, when I start talking the codes, I activate the codes here. You will hear them. The codes are already all around us in the air. All I'm doing is aligning them and anchoring it into this time. Okay? Therefore, when you get it and you write it on the glass of water, the water on there already knows the frequency. It's been knowing it. When we charge up the water and drink it, you're receiving that energy of that code. Okay? So those of you that have never had a treatment from me, that have never signed up for Spiral Light treatment, and you have no idea what I've been doing, and I've been doing it for quite some time now. It's all about the frequency. Where we are going is all about your frequency. Okay? So if you have a low vibration, you're a negative person, you're still stuck in 3rd dimension way of thinking, and you show your DNA of what your 3rd dimensional self is really all about, you are not going to go any further. Okay? Today's the day. It's the marker of moving into those higher realms. Today is the day. So I don't care what anybody else says. I'm just listening and following instructions from my divine connection with source. Okay, period. Benevolent light, that's what I work with. The only true divineness. Okay, let's not get it mixed up. So, here, when we talk about the 12, 12 is a timekeeper because you look at it, it's 12 months. We got into the hour of 12. But really, don't forget, the 12 months isn't real because that's Gregorian timeline. Okay? That's an old third dimensional timeline. Really, it's 13 months. Okay? So, when we look at the 12 and how it really plays in our lives, it is that maximum evolution of form. Today is a huge day. Okay, now let's take it one step further. Wednesday is what? Considered, some people would say it's the fourth day of the week because you actually start like your week on a Sunday, but I don't see Sunday as being the beginning of the week. I see Monday as beginning of the week, okay? Sunday is like your rest day, okay? That's like a space holder day. Monday is like the first day of the week, and it goes. So when we look at Wednesday, I actually count it as the third day of the week. That's what I think. That's my personal thing. Some might think of it differently. So there's that 3. Then you have the 12. Then you align up the year with that 12. So it is all about self-expression. It is divine trinity. It is also a Gemini Mercury energy of alignment. But when we take it and line it up with the 12th house of astrology, we're representing the realm of the unseen. What is going to be unseen today? What is going on? Well, with the solar eclipse, isn't that unseen? Isn't that an unseen? Isn't that where everything lines up and you don't see what's on the other side of it? Isn't it the unseen? Okay. So it's the subconscious mind, the house of self-birth. This is where our identity goes back into the universal collective. So how do you identify yourself? How are you looking at yourself right now? What is still hovering over you that shouldn't be over you? What is still causing you to feel like, oh, this is just not where I want to be. This is not what I want to do. I know a lot of you are feeling that. I know a lot of you are feeling that energy of, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want this job anymore. I don't want to live here anymore. I deserve to be making more money that supports what I want to do. And all of these questions are coming up right now because this is the consciousness of the collective of where we're awakening to that new horizon of ourselves. Today is all about, we're kind of split like this phoenix that comes out from the ashes and this rebirth of the self, and we're stepping into the power atonement of what is this creational energy doing. So you have to be on tune with this. So some of you are probably saying, well, why did we need all these different things? Well, you need the key, because I'm going to take you on a journey. Oh, this is not going to be a short cutesy video. This is going to be a good one. This one will be good. You want your tea light candle because you want to be able to use it later on today after this teaching, to be able to light it with the intention to whatever is unseen, that you will now see it clearly. You will now divinely align and see it clearly. That's what this is for. Okay, so set that aside. Now, those of you that followed me from my long ago last year's video, when we were doing the pocket watch work, and the pocket watch, you take your pocket watch, and I want you to set it to the time you were born. Okay, the time you were born. Set it to that. Okay. Once you set it to that, close it up. Now, why do I have you setting your time on your pocket watch? Your time on your pocket watch is the time that you entered into this world. Okay? It's your stamp. It's your true time key. Life force energy, you came in with that rush of energy. Boom, incarnated, you're right here. You're in form. You are in form. You are in a physical form. Not just your light self, you're in a physical form. So now you have your pocket watch set to the time. And that time starts the energy of what you're stepping into. Hi, lovely. So allow yourself to set your pocket watch to the time that you were born. Okay? That means you're using your timestamp on this day. Now, for me, it's going to be anybody that was born on a, say, like a January or December 12th energy. You're going to be utilizing that 12. That 12 is going to work for you. The 12 for me is going to be working for me. Now, here's how you can take it one step further. Do you know what day you were born on? Because I sure the hell know mine. And it's good. It's a good match. It's very divinely aligned with today. So when you know the day of the week that you were born on, you can easily take that time stamp, that day of the week, and that's the day of the week that you're going to pull most of your creative energy. That's your good luck day. That's the time. Because there's nothing more powerful than when you're coming in on your day and your time that you enter on your ley line, your grid. If you find out what that is, then that takes you down a whole nother road. Okay? That shows you your power line, what you're anciently connected to. I know what I'm anciently connected to. And I love it. So, you got to do your research. You got to chime into those archives to get that information. Okay? So, set your time. Put your time in there. Now I want you to set that aside. That's yours. You can hang it somewhere or keep it on your bed, but know that that's your time that you're working with. You're going to utilize that energy for 24 hours. Okay? If you wanted to keep it precise, you can say, okay, maybe I just want to concentrate my energy for 12 hours. But I'm also including, what are you doing in dream world time? What are you cultivating in your dream world time? Because a lot of us are traveling heavy in dream world. Okay? Now your key, you're going to take your key. And I thought it was really interesting yesterday. I was watching the show Sanctuary, The Witch's Tale. And at the very end, they only had 6 episodes. I think, what is this? Do you guys remember back in the day when we would watch our favorite shows and stuff? They would have episode after episode. It was nothing to be at least into 20 episodes or something for the first season or something. Now they cheat us out of this. 6 episodes. House of Dragons, 8 episodes. I'm sitting here saying, what? You the budget? Is it the budget? You guys couldn't go any further beyond 6 or 8? What? So there was only 6 episodes. But on her 6th episode, at the very end, Sarah gets this key that's given to her. And as she's holding the key, I said, that's why I was saying about the key. I'm getting goosebumps right now. The key, she holds the key up because she was given the key by another, I think it's called a time witch. Someone that an investigative witch that investigates timelines or something. So she gets the key was passed down to her. She gets the key, pulls it out of her pocket. She's wearing this red velvet-like outfit. And she comes up to this gate. And as soon as she raises the key up, the gate opens to her. and she walks in with the key through the gate to a new journey that she's going to be doing. So I'm like, that's the whole thing that I was seeing with the key. Okay, so I already showed you how you do your glass of water. Make sure your water's in it. Whichever one of these codes that you're going to want to be using. So we're going to take a journey. We're going to travel into the space in between the spaces. We're going to go into that space where you can literally have your key. And I want you to have your key in your right hand, ready to send the energy into the door that connects you to the next part of what you want to do. Okay? Now this door is your spirit door. Okay? It's a universal spirit door that's connected to you. That's why I have you with your time. That's why I said, okay, make sure you got your time watch. Okay? If you want to have your time watch next to you, you can do that. No problems. But just know you're utilizing that time for anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. That's your stamp time of entry. We're going to reset some things, but we're not going to reset it on an old timeline third dimension. We're going to set it up higher. Okay? We're going to set it up where we can actually pull a 12th dimensional energy timeline and anchor it into your cells, so you'll start emanating and vibrating that energy. Now, you're probably saying, oh, we can't do that. We got to work it. No, 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 no. I'm all about not being limited. Creator's not limited. Why should you be creative? Why should you be limited? Okay? So, I want you to take a moment, get some fluids in you, and we're going to do this journey real quick. Okay, now have your key and sit comfortably. And then afterwards, we'll do the numbers and we'll get into the message codes of the day. So allow yourself to get centered. Allow yourself to just breathe in. Have yourself either lying down or feet are grounded to the ground, the earth beneath your feet. Taking a nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale it out. Breathe in deeply. Exhale it out. And allow yourself to just be in this moment. And I just want you to just surround yourself into this beautiful dome sphere of white light. And just allow yourself to just be in this moment. And as you see this beautiful sphere of white light all around you, it starts to lift. Taking a nice deep breath, breathe in, inhale, exhale it out. And as you are lifting up into this beautiful universal space, going past all limitations, going past the false light, past any limitation nets, moving past the third and fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh and eighth and ninth and 10th and 11th energy realm timelines. You are moving straight up to source energy, 12th dimension. And as you are entering the 12th dimensional energy, however it appears to you, know that it is divinely aligned. It is benevolent light. Only the utmost highest form of beings can be in this 12th dimension and up. Everything is divinely aligning for you. Taking a nice deep breath, hold the breath, exhale it out, breathe. Allow your energies to flow through the top of the crown, down through the third eye, into the throat chakra, into the sacred heart. Drop into the heart space and say, I am now present. I am anchored into my true higher self. Allow that energy to travel on down to the solar plexus, down into the sacral, down into the root, and let it drop into the earth star and the water star. Feel that divine alignment as you move through the sacred space of the 12th dimension, which is the purest form of energy, connecting to divine source. Here, allow yourself to know that a beautiful spiritual door is right in front of you. It just appears. I want you to take a look at the door. How big is the door? What shape is the door? What color is the door? If the color does not please you, please say, I do not enter the color of this door. I am now choosing what color do you want your door to be. Once you see the color of the door that appears, then you say, I now will enter this sacred door. take your key that you have brought along with you to this journey. Your key will only fit the door that you feel aligned with. Take your key and insert it into the keyhole and turn it to activate your door. Allow the click sound of the door to open. If it does not open for you, take a look at your key, take a look at the door, and say, I now activate my door, and reinsert the key. The door should now open. Take your key and put it on your safety of your being. Keep your key with you. Step through the door. Allow yourself to be in this space, this sacred space of this beautiful light energy that you just stepped into, 12th dimension alignment. Take a look around you. What do you see? Did you enter into a temple? Did you enter into a very beautiful, sacred house of light? Where did you enter? What does it look like? What is right in front of you as you're walking into this space? What are the colors? What does it feel like? Feel into the connection. Do you hear tones? Do you feel frequencies? What do you see? Do you see light? Do you see orbs? Do you see plasma? Beautiful colors all around you. What does it feel like? Stepping into this space allows you to see things clearly. It also allows you to move past any limitations. Are you by yourself? Are you alone? Who's with you? Is it someone that's coming to teach you? Is it someone to guide you? Or is it just someone that you know, that knows you? What is hidden? What is the blind spot? What is the hidden strengths? The self-undoing, resting, allowing, and removing karmic cycles and patterns. The womb of the ending, to heal and clear out the old. Allow yourself to just receive that energy of why are you here? What is the seeking? What are you seeking? What needs to change? What needs to come into your reality? If no one is there and you're just in this beautiful space, you are not alone. Breathe in, inhale, exhale. Before you, you will see a beautiful crystal table that has a singular white candle on that table. That flame of that single white candle is burning bright. It is the spirit of light. It is the everlasting flame of life force energy. It is you. You are that light. And as you look into this beautiful flame that represents your light, you now can give yourself permission to become 100% 100% of your light. Out with the old, in with the new. Look into the light and become the flame of new. Breathe it in. Feel this light of the flame as it rises and expands itself and becomes one with you. Feel the 12, 12, 12, 12 divine alignment energy. Feel that 12, 12, 12, 12 divine aligned energy. Let that 12, 12, 12, 12 divine aligned energy divinely align with you and activate. State within the flame of the essence of expansion of what you seek, what you will now anchor into your higher timeline, anchor into the true essence of your true higher self. Feel the warmth of the activation of the light flowing through you, anchoring in the true reality that you seek. Speak the divine words of the Heka. I divinely align with my true higher self. I divinely align with the new reality I seek. I divinely align with me. Breathe that in. Inhale, exhale it out. Allow yourself to just be one with the energy. Speak the truth of what it is that you seek. Is it better health? Is it home? Is it a good improvement in relationship? Is it a better job? What is it that you are going to anchor in on this time of energy? Breathe it in. Inhale, exhale it out. And once you see the flame as it rises up and it has expanded itself throughout the whole space of where you are, and now you see the energy as it shoots down into a perfect stream of light, straight down into the home place of your original ley line and grid line activation that is divinely aligned with you at the time of your birth. Allow yourself to see that line being lit up and that you can tap into that energy anytime you desire. For it is an anchor of light, as above, so below. Now allow this light to come back up through the bottom of your feet, all the way up through the knees, into your root, into the sacral, into the solar plexus, as that light floods through the entire body, into the heart, into the throat, into the third eye, up to the crown, and all the way into and beyond the 12th dimension, anchoring in that light. Feeling that grounded and centeredness activation. Let whatever stronghold, whatever has been blocking you or interfering with you, no longer has a hold on you. Let it all now be deactivated out of your space. Breathe. Allow your body to reset. 82, 64, 19, 73. Activate. Allow the energy to be reset in this body, in this light form, as it travels back into the physical body. 28, 46, 73, 91. Activate and divinely align. Let's move this energy down into the DNA, into the RNA, into the mitochondria, into the cytoplasm, into the electrons, the protons, the neutrons. Let it now travel into all the atoms and the molecules and be fully activated in all forms of the DNA throughout every part of the organs, nervous system, blood, muscles, bones, all parts of the body, red blood cells, white blood cells, lymph. Let whatever needs to be corrected in this body, in the physical body, let it all be corrected through the light body, through the energy that brings in a vibration to reset the physical body. Activate now and divinely align. Command it so. Breathe this in and hold the breath. Exhale it out. Let the old timeline energy of 76349182 be fully activated, clearing out old timeline energy. Breathe. And now let the light flow through the nervous system and reset the nervous system. 7419-8326. Activate the code. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale it out. Let the light of the womb of what you were born in, let that energy be healed and allow it to clear out the old energy. Any negative emotional energies that you've been carrying right now, just state, we are now deactivating this. I am now deactivating. I am now commanding all negative emotional energy that is not mine, that if I've been carrying for my bloodline, my mother and my father, My relatives, I no longer carry it. Through the 45, 892, 456, 7478, 69925, be fully activated, divinely aligned, amplify, accelerate. Let it now be cleared. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale it out. All health issues, all financial hardships, unluckiness, repeat patterns of things that you've been dealing with, that's not yours to deal with, that's being inherited, comes to an end. Deactivate those timelines, deactivate those mother father cells of that energy, generational, deactivate and move them out from the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th dimensional timelines. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath, exhale it out. Breathe. Allow yourself to just now feel those codes flowing through you. And now allow yourself to receive a life force gift, a renewal, an energy that strengthens you, that allows you to just be in the strength of who you are. There is a chalice that just appeared on the crystal table. Allow yourself to take the chalice that carries the sacred waters within it. Allow yourself to drink the sacred water of the 12, 12, 12, 12 that is divinely aligning, that aligns you with the divine of Creator Source, that now flows an energy to strengthen your life force like you've never felt it before. A higher frequency of self. Breathe that in. And now you see the beautiful candle, the flame of light, returns to its small singular flame and slowly descends out because it is one with you. Give your thanks and know that all that you have already asked for and spoken has now been anchored into your new life force energy and is tethered onto your timeline of birth that's being fully activated and reset for you on a higher timeline. This energy bypasses all artificial energies, all artificial lights, all third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and 11th dimensional timelines. It bypasses all of that. And it stays fully activated with the divine source, source creator. As we put a divine protection on this of 88888, activating this divine protection. Let that surround you. And now as you slowly start to walk out of the temple, you once again take your key, insert it into the door, and you lock the door behind you. Because that is your door, that is your space that you now have access to, and only you. So every time when you decide to use your key on your journeys, it opens that door. Allow yourself to just slowly start coming back into your higher timeline self, feeling into how your body is starting to feel, feeling into the neck, releasing the neck, feeling into the hands, wiggle the fingers, feeling into the feet, wiggle the toes, bringing yourself back down into this higher form of light energy into yourself. Breathe. Inhale, exhale it out. Taking a nice deep breath again, breathe it in, exhale it out, push that energy through. And when you are ready, open your eyes to a gentle gaze. If you have water nearby, please take a sip of it. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, lovelies, let's step into our codes of the day. We've already had some codes that were activated while you were in that space. And now we're going to utilize the codes that you can drink. And these codes will come in for your rest. They will help you with your forgiveness. We're going to do a code for that. But mainly for calm sleep, resting, clearing away any kind of fear energy, and just staying in that high soul level healing. So let's start off with forgiveness. If you like to have this to be drinking on your glass, your number is going to be 33, a space, 45, a space, and 10, 1, 0, 1. Activate. That is for forgiveness. Write that onto your glass and circle it. For that restful, calm sleep that you want to have for tonight, you can have that beautiful 52, 84, 1976. Activate that. And for that deeper healing on the soul level is going to be 40, space, 44, space, 010. Activate. And let these codes be divinely aligned. Now, if you want to activate both sides of your water, male and female side of water, the male energy is going to be 99, 77, 654. The female side will be 44, 66, 11. Activate both of those codes, and you write those codes, one on one side of the glass and the other code on the other side of the glass. If that code does not work for you, you can simply just write 719. Activate. This last code that I'm giving you is to work with boosting up the energy of your food, and you can actually write this code on a piece of paper and keep it with you around the dinner table, around the place where you eat your lunch. Wherever your food is that you're consuming, this is where you want to keep this piece of paper. It's going to be to help with bring a life force energy to anything that's a GMO that you might not know that you're eating that's GMO. Okay? To bring in a healthy life force energy that's nourishing for your body to cancel out anything harmful that you might be receiving in your food. I got you. All right, 82 space 41 space 576. Activate that code and divinely align it. There you go. Okay, if you've been having a lot of fear issues coming up around anything, and you want to write this down or either drink this as a separate part of your water, or if you want to just use it on your same glass that you already have your codes written on, you can do that. The code for clearing fear-based energy is going to be 82731649. 82731649. Activate and divinely align. And today, working with the energy 12, 12, 12, 12, 4 sets of 12. Definitely take that in. That's going to be working with you all day. If you are not interested in all the other codes, but the 12, 12, 12, 12 is in your scope and you want to use that, you can just use that one. The other codes are simply presented to help with your rest, to help you feel good about the reset your body is going through so that your body will flow in the alignment that you are now activating. Okay? So with that part being said, that part is done. If you have any questions, please now put it in the chat. Please put a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and please make sure that you put a comment of if there's something you need, if you couldn't figure out what the code was and you wanted me to repeat it. I have them written down in my notebook. If I see a comment and you're asking about it, I'll give it to you. Okay? All right, let's take a look at today's messages. We're going to dive into the Oracle of the Phoenix today. Let's dive into that and find out what that is. What's the message? We're almost done. Hang in there. We're also going to do the light web today. And because we're dealing with solar energy, we're going to do the face of Shun. And I just love this. Then we are going to have our crystal alignment card. Our crystal grid ones. What is that message of the day? And then we'll do a light code and close out with a soul contract energy. So, I don't know about some of you, but my dreams have been like super intense. Man, so surreal. I'm like, dang, what is this? It's almost like, am I really here or am I there? Is this Memorex? What do? Okay. All right, let's look at the message of the day and how this energy will play into our 1212 vibration energy. The Phoenix says here, oh, I love this, imagination. Ah, love it. Look at that color. Oh my goodness. The Phoenix here says imagination. What is your imagination saying to you? I love that. That is beautiful. Let me look something up. I want to see what it says. Imagination. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Honor and respect the imagination. It is your bridge to the spirit world and the creative power that now wishes to be fully awakened in you. Did we or did we not just do that? Can't make this up. Did we or did we not just do that? Oh my gosh. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, our light web is Spirit Guide 18. Guidance, teacher, communication, connection. Oh, look at where it is. Look. Look. Can't make this stuff up. Look at that. That's why I like what I do. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, and then the message from Oshun is Oshun of harmonic balance, harmony, inner peace, synchronicity. Ooh, and I love the colors. Look at the colors. Balance. Finding that balance. And I believe it has, let me see an affirmation with it. And it's a number 9 energy that's on it. Let me see. I move in harmony with the divine, embracing peace and balance. Look at that. Harmony, inner peace, synchronicity is what comes of this. I love that. Okay, so we got that. Our light code is expand your bubble. Number 15. Observe others' realities. Extend compassion. Yes. Love it, love it, love it. Hey, Grace. Okay, now come on now, can't make this up. Our crystal grid message is soul healing. Now, I just gave you what the soul deeper healing code was. And look at the card we got. I got goosebumps. Now, here is soul healing. The grid. I love it. Take that grid in. Know that the soul codes have been activated. If you're just tuning in, you're going to have to go back to the beginning of the video where we started on the journey. You're going to have your key. You're going to have your pocket time watch. So I left all those things on a short video letting everyone know what you have to have. I put it in the description. Okay, and our final card, Celestial Wisdom. Stop! Oh my gosh, tap into the vast knowledge of the cosmos. The stars are offering you profound wisdom and insight to guide your path. Universal knowledge, cosmic insight, divine understanding. Yes! OMG. I love it, I love it, I love it. It doesn't get any stronger than that. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. So good, so good. So, this concludes our medicine of the day. I'm right at an hour and 5 minutes. I didn't want to be that long, but because the journey was really going, I just flow with how the journey is just moving us through. So, with that being said, today is a very powerful frequency 12-3 energy. Okay, you can utilize this. If you know what time you were born on, you set your pocket watch, you're going to use that timeline energy for you. Okay, you have your key. That key stays on an altar near you somewhere, or sleep with it under your pillow, because you don't know if in dream world if you're going to go back to the temple and do some other work. You got to have your key. Okay, step through those doors. Stepping beyond artificial timelines, artificial light, anything that is not divine, you're stepping past that. You're only aligning yourself with the divine, the true source, light, creator. That's it. The highest, one source, one governing God, the one, not the imitators, not the pretenders, not the ones that's practicing to become a God. No, we're not aligning with that. Time's up. We're moving straight ahead. We're taking and claiming the true essence of ourselves, that what we are truly connected to. Not interference, not strongholds, not blockages. Okay? No, we're not doing that anymore. All right? All right, lovelies. Drink your water. Make sure you have your codes written on your glass and drink your water. I would highly suggest you can drink that water for a good 3 days. Okay? And just be in the moment. Okay? If you would like to have a session with me and would like to book a spiral light session, please go over to my galacticspirallight.com. Send me an email. I'm going to use my discernment to see if you're coming in a good way. Now, if you're coming at me and wanting to deal with your demons and stuff, that ain't going to fly. It's not going to work, okay? Sorry, I just don't do that. That's not mine. Because some people made agreements with those particular beings. And it's up to you to go back and claim yourself and undo that contract. You're the only one that can undo it. A healer, practitioner, whoever cannot undo that, because they are not the ones that made the agreement with those beings. You made the agreement with those beings. You have to go undo it yourself. Don't be putting it off on the healer to do it. The healer's not going to be able to do it. They can't break the contract. You break the contract by your divine Heka, and you say, I now break this contract with you. I break the soul contract with you. It's deactivated. It's transmuted. It is no more. I will it by my voice. I've spoken my truth, there so it shall be. Hands down. And when you command something, you stand in that commanding of it, it has no choice but to listen to you. And here's a trick. All the movies show you how to deal with something like that. And by birthright, you can ask whatever that energy is, and getting goosebumps, what the name of that being is that's wreaking havoc with you, that's causing problems with you. You can ask the name of it. By spiritual universal law, that being has to tell you its name. Okay, they show it to you in all these movies, Insidious, all of these places, the Last Rites, all of that. They show it to you. They give you the snippets, how you break the contract with those beings. Why am I sharing that with you? Because there's a lot of you out there that are dealing with stuff that just keeps getting in your space and messing with you. Rather it was sent to you, rather it's something you took on in your birth, or it was handed down to you, rather it was something that was a hex, a curse, or whatever. Sometimes our battle is to go back and clean up the unfinished business. And some of us got a lot of unfinished business we got to take care of. Because that's what is causing you to keep repeating a cycle or an energy. Okay? The money part, anything that we're dealing with money, that is not on us. A lot of it is because of what is governed on this planet and how they put it. Okay? That is where it comes from. So if we break the contract with that energy, we break those contracts. This is that time when you can just utilize this energy, break the contract. I'm breaking the contract. You're in a bad relationship with someone, break the contract. I'm done with the soul contract with you. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done with it across all dimension, times, and space. I'm done with it on this timeline. Be done with it. Be done with it and mean it. When you break it, mean it. Don't break it and then you go back and go sleep with the person. Okay, now you done took back what you said and all the energy behind it. Now you just made it worse and harder to break it. Okay? Once you're done, you're done. Be done with it. Don't keep going back into it. Okay? So, I don't know why I had to go on that tangent. I know somebody had to hear that. Because I am just a strong believer in what we say we create. Okay? If you agree to something and you say, for instance, if someone says, you're perfect example. You go to the doctors and they say, you have this. And they give you a diagnosis. In that 7 seconds, so that it's not noted in the universe that you're making an agreement to take it on, you can say no to it. You say, that's what your findings are, but I don't agree with it. I'm not claiming that. I'm going to heal this because I can. Now, the mind is a powerful tool when it comes to healing, but the spirit is the one that does the healing. You got to be so focused and so strong in your spirit, in your soul energy, that you know when you correct it in spirit form and it goes into the physical body, it corrects what's going on. That light force overrides what is happening in the physical body. I know it does because I've done it twice in my life. Now I'm on my 3rd time dealing with something. Resetting the body. Sometimes things happen in our life where we have gotten hit with so much overwhelming energy, emotional stuffing it down. I can't say it. God, I really want to cuss your ass out, but I can't say the words I really want to say to you. All that stuffing it down, and then all of a sudden you hit a point where you erupt, or all of a sudden your body can't take it anymore. And it starts to break down. It starts to show you signs that something you're still holding on to, the energy of it, and it's processing through your body. So I'm here to tell you, say what you need to say. Say it in a good way. Get your point across. Stop being a victim to yourself. Stop being a victim to others who govern over you and your sacred time of yourself and speak over you as though you don't exist in the knowing of who you are. You are you. Step into that and own it. And stop with all this shenanigans of people guessing no, you know who you are. You are a divine creator in itself. Be that. Step into that. Stop with all this other stuff. Now today, get it on. Be that energy. Step into it. There is none of this, I guess there's nothing to guess about. Step into it. Be done with it. Get into you. Okay? Stop. Look at everything. Does it feel good anymore? Is it aligned with you? It doesn't feel right. If it doesn't feel right and it doesn't feel good anymore, stop doing it. And don't leave it and then go back into it. That just drives me crazy. When people say, "Oh, I'm done with this. I'm done with the relationship of this person. We're over." And then next thing you know, "Oh, we had dinner last night and I stayed the night." No, when you're done, you're done. DONE. What's so hard about that? Done. Done. Sorry. I was getting kind of spiritual gangster there. I gotta wrap it up. I'm gonna find myself in a whole lot of trouble. But I'm serious. I just want all of you to really honor yourselves. Okay? I really want you to do that. Okay? I'm moving through all my things. I'm healing my body. My body is healing. But at the same time, I had to really look at some stuff, and I had to look at some people that were not being very nice to me. So I know who you are. And yeah, I already handled it. So, Anyway. Yeah. All right, lovelies, go and enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me here on a very special Wednesday Water Codes. We had a little something, a little kick of higher energy come in. Let it just be good for you. And let that energy just keep going. All right, lovelies, be good to yourself. I gotta go. It is your priestess checking out. Have a good day.